Good morning. So this reading is for Thursday, October 3rd. And so what I'm doing here is just pulling a little bit about our past. And that one, there wanted to be 2 cards. So let's see, 2 more cards on past energy. These are all coming out in 2s. And I'm getting it again. Okay. We'll talk about that because there's definitely a duality that's happening here. There's something in the past. Duality. I'm getting 2 paths. There was a period of time where you had 2 paths and you had a decision that you needed to make. And you are that person in the 2 of Swords with the blindfold over your eyes, and you were trying to figure out which path to choose. This is going back 10 years, 15 years ago. This is not a recent decision. And you made a choice. I'm going to go down this path. And then you did. And now you're being given an opportunity to choose something different. There's something that you're doing where because it's not going to be exactly the same, whatever the path is now, but I'm just getting a sense of do-over, but it's not really a do-over in that sense that I get to try this again. You've actually never tried it. You chose a different path, but now you're being given either the same or similar opportunity here. That's going to be significant. Let's get current energy. Future energy. I like the way that it feels post-eclipse. Well, at least post the time that is exact. We're still actually in the energy. We're going to be in this for a little while. So looking here, bottom of the deck, yeah, this is what it definitely feels like. I have the star showing up at the bottom of the deck. So the star, it's a healing energy. It's Aquarius. It's also about going after your goals and your dreams. This indicates to me that you're really kind of open to this new opportunity, whatever is unfolding. There is a new beginning. And I know I say it a lot, but it feels stronger each day. But this one, it just feels like, we've turned a corner. That's what it feels like. So I'm going to pick these up. I got, for all 3 cards, 2. All 3 spaces, I have 2. And so looking at the past energy here, I have the Page of Swords with the 4 of Pentacles. Page of Swords, 4 of Pentacles, getting very clear on kind of your foundation. There was something about the path that you initially chose for yourself, again, 10, 15 years ago, whatever that timeline looks like for you, where it was building something really solid for yourself. You needed to take that path. The lessons on that path were really to kind of firm up your foundation. You almost had something to prove to yourself that I am capable of doing this, that I am worthy of this, like I deserve this. It was definitely searching for some sort of financial reward with that 4 of Pentacles, something connected to stability. I'm getting a lot of 4s showing up in this reading, so stability is definitely showing up here. We also have the 7 of Wands with the Queen of Cups. This is it. This is it in the past. One of those paths was more kind of 3D, tangible, physical kind of oriented. The other one, emotions. That's exactly what this is. And so you chose the one that was more physical, tangible results, as opposed to emotional results here. So 7 of Wands, Queen of Cups, you were resistant going down the path that led to some sort of emotional clarity, some sort of emotional fulfillment. That is what's shifting. That's really what's opening up for you right now. I also have the 3 of Swords with the Page of Cups. This is a healing energy. These 3, and it's a very interesting because I'm definitely getting the 2 paths that you chose. And what I'm getting here is the healing from it. There was lessons that you learned during that journey that are now being healed so that you can move forward. There is some sort of heartache connected to this. And so this heartache could be something connected to, like, let's say it's money. And you put yourself in a position to be financially independent as opposed to maybe having like a spouse or somebody else really to rely on to make sure that you had enough to support your own needs, your physical needs, where you live, what you eat, all of these things. And it actually led to situations, because what I'm getting is that You drew people in that were like-minded, but that ended up being a problem in the long run because that's really all, maybe not all you had in common, but that was primarily what you had in common. It was very physical, very tangible, kind of goal-oriented from a monetary standpoint. And so that person might have drained you financially. There could have been something there. It just, overall, what I'm getting is a lack of emotional happiness long-term. It's almost like the emotions were there, and then if it quickly kind of decreased to a point where it was more just, well, I'm in it for the money, I'm in it for the financial security, things like that. And so that could be a job, but that could be a relationship. It could be any of those things. But that does feel like it's shifting because we are on the other side of this eclipse now. Well, I keep saying that, but it's the other side of when it's exact. And so when I look at the current energy here, I am getting the Wheel of Fortune. So this is Jupiter energy. This is positive momentum forward. This is a fated event. So things are going and playing out exactly as they're supposed to. And here we go with that new beginning. Here's that Fool energy. It's cleared karma. The lessons that you learned in the past, you've learned them. You don't need to keep relearning them. And we do have the Four of Cups. So this is another one of those stable energies. And what I love is that the path that you chose, again, 10, 15 years ago, very Pentacles driven. And that created your own stability there. Four of Cups, it is an emotionally kind of unstable card in a way because it is a card of disappointment. But as you're going through a disappointment, an offer comes toward you. And so it's the energy of kind of a fresh start, a new beginning, a new offer coming toward you. This is where it feels like it's going to be a similar opportunity to the past, but it's not going to be the same. Again, when you were standing at a crossroads and you needed to make a decision, you chose the path towards financial success versus emotional success. And now you're really kind of going down that path. Things mean something different to you now than they did before. Everything means a little bit something different. Physical things don't have the same weight that they used to have, and emotions have more weight than they used to have. Connections with other people have more weight than they used to have. And so when I look at the future energy here, I'm getting the Four of Swords. Now we're talking about mental clarity. This is about taking that step back, really understanding things, doing the work that you need to do in order to heal. I like where this is going because we go from a physical, tangible to an emotional to a getting clear on what needs to happen here. That's why things are playing out the way that they are. Something here, and this is really where the eclipse comes into play, had to clear your head. You had to get clear on exactly what it is that you want. And that's exactly where this Ace of Wands is showing up. What is it that you want? What motivates you? Where do your passions lie? That's what that Ace of Wands wants you to go after. And then we have the Eight of Pentacles. This is a reminder that you already have all the skills necessary to achieve the emotional success. And believe it or not, it is connected to that journey that you were just on, that chapter that you are closing, the one where you maybe prioritized finances over emotions. You can still take and leverage that skill set and apply it to your emotional strength, your emotional happiness here. Let's get some additional details. So when I look at the past energy here, I am getting, clarifying this Page of Swords, Four of Pentacles, trying to get them out of the light, is the Ace of Swords. This is what you're cutting out. This is that path that you chose that was more tangible, physical driven. Again, it's in the past. That's the one that's closing. You're very clear on that. We have the Seven of Wands with the Queen of Cups. So this is the one that you were resisting. This is the path that you were resisting. Clarified by the High Priestess. You're getting very clear with the Ace of Swords, High Priestess energy. So you are mentally clear on your path forward. High Priestess, you're trusting your instincts. That is your emotional space. That is your intuition. Your intuition is within your heart. There's things that you know about yourself. The more in tune you are with your own emotional kind of balance, the more balanced you are, the more you feel that way. And it's really coming down to feeling, the more you trust your instincts. It's when you don't trust your instincts because you're really unbalanced that things don't go that way that you want them to go. And so what I love that about this energy is that you're, and this is again in the past, you got the clarity that you needed to figure out, okay, I need to do something different here. So with the Page of Cups and the Three of Swords, this is really about letting your heart heal that wound, letting yourself, If you are regretting your choice in the past, don't regret it. You don't really have a reason to forgive yourself. There's nothing here that says that you made a bad decision at all. You made the best decision for you at the time based on what was a priority to you at the time. And it's not wrong. I mean, it's a collective energy. So we were all in it, myself included. But we do have the Eight of Cups. And so you are emotionally moving on from whatever happened here in the past. Tell me about current energy. So let's clarify the Wheel of Fortune. Four of Cups. With the Wheel of Fortune, I'm getting the Five of Pentacles. So the Wheel of Fortune is a positive turn of events. This is fate really stepping in and saying, okay, this is what needs to happen here. Five of Pentacles, you do need to leave something out in the cold. And it's showing up as that Pentacles energy. You learned the lessons that you needed to in the past. You don't need to keep chasing this almighty dollar. There's other things that you need to accomplish here in this life. And these are major energy shifts. We do have the Fool clarified by the Page of Pentacles. So there's a lot of learning. This is those early stages, trying to figure out, okay, what do I want for myself that's long-term? Because again, it's not like you're abandoning your finances during this entire thing. It's not like all one or the other. You're taking the lessons that you learned from the finance standpoint and you're diverting your energy into something else. You're not necessarily abandoning that. You're just not making that your number one priority anymore. You're really making your emotional well-being your number one priority. And so there's a lot of learning that's taking place during this kind of initial months, this initial phase of the beginning. With the Four of Cups, Seven of Pentacles. So you're investing in yourself and your emotional stability. I love this. I love where this is going. Let's get the Four of Swords. Ace of Wands. So with the Four of Swords, I'm getting the Judgment. Making a very clear decision to break from the past, really move forward mentally, go after exactly what you want here. With the Ace of Wands, I'm getting the Four of Cups. So that Four of Cups, again, it's showing up in the current energy, it's showing up in the future energy. This is about your emotional stability. And so with this Ace of Wands, Four of Cups, what you're trying to do here is really balance yourself out. Really go after exactly what you want here. If you were disappointed in a situation that didn't work, it's about picking yourself up and moving forward. It's about realigning with your emotions and making that your priority. And with the Eight of Pentacles, I am getting the Death card. You know what needs to stay, what needs to go. You know what it is. You're transforming. You're moving away from things. You've developed a lot of skills that are going to carry you forward. It's just that what was your priority is no longer going to be your priority. And that's really it. So this is the reading for Thursday. I hope it resonates. If it did, please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Take care.